All right, Judy, today we are going to venture into very dangerous territory.
Very dangerous territory.
Yep. We're going to venture into the supplement aisle.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Cogni-Thrive Podcast, where we help you understand the signs of early cognitive decline and the many ways available to keep your brain healthy. Judi Pritchard is a certified cognitive coach with more than 30 years of experience, and her company, Cogni-Thrive, provides comprehensive tools to support cognitive resilience as you age. Join Judi and her husband Philip as they continue to spread the message that dementia is not definite.
All right, Judy, let's talk about the supplemental aisle.
Okay, you know the one we're talking about. You go in for toothpaste, and all of a sudden you see the signs. Brain detox, sharper focus, laser memory. You know, those ones that practically tell you they sell immortality.
Yeah, and they all have a glowing brain on them.
Or a leaf.
Or a leaf, yeah. Or somebody in yoga pants.
That's right.
Riding off into the sunset.
So today we're going to talk about over-the-counter brain fixes. What's good to take, what's bad, and what actually can be harmful to take.
Okay, so I think we should start with something really important. Most people buying these supplements are like us. We're not stupid. We're not doing crazy things.
No,
We're
not
just
at
searching
all.
for answers.
Absolutely. You're curious. You're searching for answers. You might even be a little afraid if something has started causing you problems with your thinking or your memory. Or you have a loved one that you're watching decline or may have been recently diagnosed. So, of course, you're going to be worried about it.
And honestly, our culture loves a quick fix.
Absolutely. And if something tells us if it's written on the bottle, fixes your brain problems or helps with your memory or has neuroflexibility, of course you're going to be intrigued by it, right? And if it's printed on the label, it has to be true, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you're going to take all these things and you're expecting this to work. But meanwhile, you're sleeping only 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're sitting all day. You're chronically stressed. You're eating processed foods. You're multitasking nonstop. And you're wondering why your brain feels foggy.
Yeah, because after all, this mushroom gummy tells me it's going to fix all those things.
That's right. So let's be honest. The brain supplement industry is huge.
Massive. We're talking billions of dollars. Massive. But here's the problem. They're not scientifically based, even though they're marketed that way. There's not a lot of strong evidence behind it.
So you mean clinically proven or clinically shown doesn't actually mean clinically shown?
No. I mean, it actually could mean that there may have been a study done, but it may have only involved 3 people. Or no people at all. It may have just have been done on animals. Or that it was really haphazardly done, so there was no rhyme or reason to the study.
Yeah, but doesn't the FDA regulate all this stuff?
It actually regulates supplements extremely differently from medications.
Okay. So companies do they even have to prove
Nope,
that it works?
They sure do not.
So for supplements, you hear that, you don't have to prove it works.
Yep. They can't legally say they cure dementia. They can't legally say they cure anything.
Right.
But they can say, and if you look at your labels, it usually does, it supports brain clarity, brain functioning, brain wellness. It can say all of those things perfectly legally.
So they keep their legal departments very well paid to make sure they're saying things the right way.
Yeah, so we have to get smart on
Yeah.
what the words actually mean because the words matter.
That makes sense.
Yep.
So, all right, so let's talk about, and I've got my trusty list here. So let's talk about some of these supplements that I'm hearing a lot of. So number one, turmeric.
Yes, turmeric. So turmeric is great because it has anti-inflammatory properties to it. And anti-inflammation is really important for brain health. So it is a really good supplement to have. But people hear or read natural on the label and assume that it means it's exactly what you mean and assume more is better.
Gotcha. So they might be taking a huge dose. I know people like this. It's like, if I can eat 2 of these, it makes me feel better. If I eat 6, it's going to make me feel great. But that's not necessarily correct, right?
No, because it could interfere, too much turmeric can interfere with your blood clotting.
Oh, wow.
So it could lead to bleeding problems. It can interfere with some of your medications, especially if you're on a blood thinner. So it could make that even more potent to you. And it can upset your stomach and even lead to liver problems.
Oh, wow.
So too much is not a good thing. And then on top of that, people start stacking supplements. So
Okay.
I heard turmeric was great. Oh, but wait, I also heard this other one was good.
So now you're taking multiple vitamins or supplements and maybe even overdosing on both of them.
Yeah, because another one is magnesium. It's huge right now.
Yeah.
And magnesium is absolutely important. Low levels of magnesium can lead to muscle issues, sleep problems, headaches, even stress problems. But because of TikTok, some people are acting like magnesium is the miracle cure for literally everything.
Now, don't knock TikTok. You know I love TikTok videos. I love watching people fall. I love watching animals talk. And I'll buy something on the TikTok shop every now and then. But
for sure.
I get it. You're saying we got to be careful.
Yes.
So I saw one video about magnesium that claimed that it fixes, and I wrote them down here: anxiety, sleep, memory, hormones, inflammation, bad moods, and apparently it can fix your taxes.
Okay. Yeah, don't listen to TikTok. So again, magnesium is okay. It's good for you. You have to have magnesium, but too much can be harmful. It can lead to diarrhea, low blood pressure, confusion, irregular heartbeat, and kidney problems. So you started taking turmeric, you took too much, it caused liver problems. Now you're taking magnesium too, and you're hurting your kidneys.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's talk a little bit about the mushroom kingdom. And you people from the 70s, maybe not that kind of mushrooms, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But mushroom kingdom is getting huge, right?
Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. Lion mane has entered the chat.
Lion mane.
Some early research is very interesting. It is.
Yeah.
But it's early. There's the key. So again, words matter, early. So that early research, social media has taken it and turned it into that your brain can regrow overnight.
Wow, that
Yeah,
would be nice. But
exactly.
probably not correct.
It's not magic forest dust.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's address something people are probably thinking about right now. So what if I take a supplement and I really do genuinely feel better?
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing that's true. That's legit. I mean, people may start feeling better. But think about it. They're taking the supplement because they're in the frame of mind that they want to do something to make themselves better, right? So at the same time, they're probably trying to get more sleep. They may be exercising a little more. They may be watching what they're eating. And they may be just doing things generally in a more brain healthy lifestyle. So they are feeling better.
Right.
There's nothing that is false about that.
Yeah. And I mean, anytime in general, when you just make a conscious decision, I'm going to do something for myself,
Yeah.
you feel better.
So the placebo effect doesn't mean it's fake.
Yeah.
It just means it may not be long lasting.
Gotcha. It's kind of like that high you get when you go get the new pair of shoes you've really been wanting, or you go to the mall, you feel, oh my gosh, this is so exciting, I feel great. And then 2 hours later, you feel exactly the same. So it's not a long lasting effect. You did feel good.
Yeah, or you eat that bowl of ice cream. You feel
Yeah,
great.
you felt great.
But then, wow, it hits you, doesn't it? And you get really
Right.
tired. That's the placebo effect.
Right.
So if they think that something is actually helping their brain, they're going to be in a better mood. They're going to feel more energized. But feeling sharper for a few hours while the supplement is, before they have to take another supplement, isn't meaning that your brain is actually fixing some of its damage or growing more synaptic connections or regenerating, and that it's preventing cognitive decline. It just means for that moment you're feeling better.
I gotcha. So the goal is to ask, is this actually changing something long term?
Yeah, what's the objective measures?
Gotcha.
So long term, are you truly making a difference in your overall cognitive status and your health status? Are you really improving your sleep? Are you really getting sharper mentally? Is your daily function improving? Because brain health strategies will show up in measurable ways over time.
Yeah, and that's really an important distinction because, a lot of people can spend years chasing that feeling of brain optimization, but it may not actually be changing your brain. It's just those temporary feelings over and over again. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I think there's another issue, and we kind of touched on it, is, people can become very obsessive.
Yeah, it's just like we were talking about when you take too much of something. So you hear something's good, so some is good, more must be better. But at the same time, they're ignoring all the other brain health functions that they could be doing that really are already proven from the research to make a difference in your life and make a difference in your brain.
Yeah.
These supplements, they're not proven. And so you're spending a lot of money for things that may or may not down the road help you, but they could actually harm you.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen people that, I know they're taking 10, 12, I don't know if they're taking them, but they've got them, they've spent the money on them, multiple supplements.
Yeah.
Spending a lot of money.
It's not, it's happened more than once where I've gone into a client's home and they'll have a table that's just full or a whole box full of supplements, just things that they heard are good for you. So they take them and they take lots of them. And some of it may be because, I was starting to feel like my memory is starting to decline or they're having a little bit of brain fog. But there are lots of reasons that brain fog can happen. The easiest thing that you should do and start with is trying to figure out where that brain fog is coming from. What's causing it? Is it a vitamin deficiency? Is it a thyroid issue? Is it your sleep? Or are you just dehydrated? Happens a lot. Is it your medication? Are you taking something that could be prescribed, but maybe having a side effect of memory issues or brain fog? That's why your physician needs to be your best friend and your pharmacist. So especially if you're going to different doctors that are prescribing different things, go to your pharmacist, have them look over everything, including your supplements.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of times, when you go to the doctor and they ask what medications are you on, I don't even write down the supplements I take. I don't take many, but you should. Your doctor should know everything you're taking because it all matters.
Yeah. And before you take any supplement, have all your labs done, your comprehensive labs.
Yeah.
Not just the quick panel that is done on a routine basis. And it may cost you a little more, like $30 more, but get your comprehensive labs done so do you even need more of whatever this supplement is or whatever this extra vitamin is, especially if you take a multivitamin, because most times those multivitamins will contain everything you need in the amounts that you need.
Right.
And then depending on how your diet is, you may need more or you may have already too much hitting you.
Yeah. So, and if you need to know what those additional labs are, you can check our website. Just reach out, contact us, and Judi will be glad to tell you that because it is more than just your basic blood work that you get.
Yeah.
So are you anti-supplement?
Absolutely not. No, I think that's just like we were talking about with knowing your panels. Before you take anything, know what you need and only take what you need. Supplements can be helpful when taken the right way in the right amounts.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So instead of randomly buying 6 or 7 supplements because TikTok told you to do it.
No, please don't do that.
Maybe find out what your body actually needs.
Yeah, and if you're concerned about things changing in your brain, even before you're concerned, know your cognitive profile. Know how your brain is working, just like your labs. Heck, just even like you do your financial portfolio. You measure, you check it out every year to see what's going up, what's going down. You need to do the same thing with your brain function.
Yeah, I mean, we check cholesterol, blood pressure, all that good stuff, and we talk about this all the time. You need to get your cognitive baseline.
Yep.
And basically taking a cognitive assessment that tells you where your brain is functioning in your world, other people your age, and it just gives you the baseline. So you are not just wandering around in the dark. You know what's changing over the coming years.
Yeah, absolutely. So there are really some important questions that you need to ask yourself before you take any supplement. So what actual evidence, scientific evidence, supports the need and the outcome that is marketed for whatever supplement you're trying to take or you want to take? So look at the scientific information. What does your physician or your pharmacist say about it? What do your lab numbers indicate you need, and how could that help you? And also, what exactly am I taking, and in what amounts, and am I already taking something that contains that, like a multivitamin? Those are all things that you really need to ask. And then most importantly, are you taking it because you think it's going to give you a quick fix? Are you doing something that you know in your life that is not as healthy as it can be? And so maybe your diet's not great, or you love those hot dogs or something like that. And so you want a quick fix pill so that you can continue with that unhealthy habit.
Yeah.
There's not an equal change for that.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
even,
look
you
at
know,
it.
a lot of people talk about, weight loss now because there is kind of a quick fix pill for that, but it's really not a quick fix. It basically changes your overall body style. It makes you change your eating habits because it makes you feel a different way. So even the quick fix pill, you still have to do the physical part and change your lifestyle and be proactive about all of it to make it actually work for you.
Yeah, so work with your physician.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I think the biggest takeaway is, obviously we all are looking for hope
Yeah,
for
hope is
everything.
great. We all need hope. And there's nothing wrong with searching for ways to be more hopeful and to help yourself be more healthy, but don't look for a quick fix.
Yeah, so a brain booster is not going to be hidden in a bottle, everybody.
No, and it's not going to be behind a marketing campaign that is on an advertising label down your aisle with your toothpaste.
Hey, there's some great marketing campaigns, though. You got to admit.
These
people look happy all the time.
Those marketers are good.
Yeah, they are. They are. All right. So if this episode has helped you, if you know somebody that's got 18 supplements in their cabinet, whether they're taking them or not, send them this podcast. But, just be smart. And we're not saying that supplements are bad by any means because they all have their place. Just make sure they're standing behind and can actually be clinically proven, really clinically proven to do what they're saying.
Be informed on what you're taking. You only have one body and one brain, so we want to help you keep it there longer.
That's right.
Thanks so much for tuning in, guys, because dementia is not definite.
Yep. So thanks for listening to the podcast. Be sure to subscribe, follow us on YouTube, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening, and remember, we are not physicians, and you should always consult your doctor about what treatment is best for you. Please visit www.cogni-thrive.com to learn more about our services or to book Judi to speak at your next event.